What does it mean to achieve success in life? A question as old as time itself, yet it remains as elusive and varied as the people who seek to answer it. Success, my friends, is a chameleon, changing its colors to match the dreams and aspirations of each individual. For some, it's a corner office. For others, a simple smile from a loved one. Therein lies the beauty of success. It's a deeply personal journey, and the destination is yours to define. So, the first step to success is defining what success means to you. Once you've defined success, the next step is setting your goals. Goals are the blueprints of your success. They provide direction, help you stay focused, and motivate you to keep pushing forward. Think of them as the destination points on your journey towards success. Now, there's a difference between long-term and short-term goals. Long-term goals represent your ultimate aim, your big picture. They're the end result that you're striving towards. Perhaps you want to start your own business, become a top-tier professional in your field, or achieve financial independence by 2028. On the other hand, short-term goals are the stepping stones that lead to your long-term goals. They could be something like completing a relevant course, saving a certain amount of money, or even just reading a book that expands your knowledge on a particular topic. But just setting goals isn't enough. They need to be SMART. That's an acronym for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Specific goals are clear and well-defined, leaving no ambiguity about what you want to achieve. If you're vague about your goals, you'll likely lose direction and motivation. Measurable goals allow you to track your progress. If you can't measure it, you won't know how close or far you are from achieving it. Achievable goals are realistic and within your capabilities. While it's good to aim high, setting unattainable goals can lead to frustration and disappointment. Relevant goals align with your long-term objectives and values. If a goal doesn't contribute to your overall vision of success, it might not be worth pursuing. And finally, time-bound goals have a deadline. Deadlines create a sense of urgency and can spur you into action. So take some time to think about your goals. Write them down, make them SMART, and keep them somewhere you can see them regularly. This way, you'll always have a clear vision of what you're working towards. Remember, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Your goals are those steps. With goals in place, it's time to develop a plan. Now imagine you're setting off on a journey. You have your destination, but you're not sure how to get there. What do? You come up with a plan, a route, a roadmap, if you will. That's exactly what we're doing here, creating a roadmap to your success. So how do we create this plan? We start by breaking down your goals into manageable steps. Think of it like a staircase, with each step bringing you closer to the top. For example, if your goal is to start a business, your steps could include researching market trends, creating a business plan, securing funding, and so on. This process makes your goals less overwhelming and more achievable. But here's the thing. While it's important to have a detailed plan, it's equally important to be flexible. Why? Because life is unpredictable. You might encounter obstacles or opportunities that could change your course. And that's okay. Flexibility allows you to adapt and evolve your plan as needed. Consider this. Imagine you're sailing a ship. Even with the most detailed map and the best compass, you can't predict the weather or the sea conditions. You have to adjust your course as you go along. That's exactly what you need to do with your plan. Adjust and adapt. Remember, it's okay to make changes to your plan. You're not failing, you're just finding a different way to succeed. Don't be afraid to take detours. They might even lead you to opportunities you hadn't thought of before. Let me tell you something. There's no such thing as a perfect plan. The best plans are the ones that are flexible, adaptable, and resilient, just like you. So take time to develop your plan, but don't get too attached to it. Be open to changes and be ready to adapt. Because in the journey of success, the only constant is change. A plan is your roadmap to success, but don't forget, it's okay to take detours, because sometimes the detours lead you to the most beautiful destinations. Now, the most crucial part, taking action. You see, having a goal and a plan is like having a map, but it won't do you any good if you don't start walking. And that's where discipline comes in. It's the fuel that keeps your engine running when the road gets tough. It's the force that pushes you to get up early, work hard, and keep going when you'd rather just quit. But discipline alone isn't enough. You also need consistency. It's easy to work hard for a day or two, but success requires you to put in the effort day after day, week after week. It's about making small, steady progress towards your goals, even when the finish line seems far away. And then there's perseverance. There will be obstacles on your path to success. There will be times when you stumble and fall, but perseverance means getting back up, dusting yourself off, and continuing on your journey, no matter how many times you've fallen. Now, let's talk about two things that often stand in the way of action: procrastination and the fear of failure. Procrastination is a tricky beast. It's often disguised as waiting for the perfect moment. But the truth is, there's no perfect moment. There's only now. So start now. Start where you are. Start with what you have. As for the fear of failure, it's important to remember that failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of it. Every successful person has failed at some point, but instead of letting it stop them, they've used it as a stepping stone to reach greater heights. So don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid not to try. In conclusion, taking action isn't just about doing something. It's about doing something consistently, with discipline and perseverance. It's about overcoming procrastination and the fear of failure. It's about starting where you are with what you have right now. Remember, action is the foundational key to all success. Success isn't a destination, it's a journey. And on this journey, continuous learning and improvement are your best companions. Imagine yourself as a sculptor, and your life a block of marble. Each experience, each lesson learned, is a chisel that shapes this marble into a masterpiece. Yet the masterpiece isn't the final statue, but the process of sculpting itself, the continuous learning and improvement that occurs. Failures, as painful as they may be, are the greatest teachers. Each failure is an opportunity to learn something new, to understand where you went wrong and how you can do better next time. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, each failure gives rise to a stronger, more resilient you. But learning doesn't just come from failures. It also comes from seeking feedback, from listening to the perspectives and experiences of others. Feedback is the mirror that helps you see your blind spots, the parts of yourself that you might be unaware of or overlook. It provides you with invaluable insights that can help you grow and improve. But why is continuous learning and improvement so crucial? Simply put, the world is constantly changing. New technologies are emerging, societal norms are evolving, and the job market is continually shifting. To keep up, to stay relevant, and to continue growing, you need to adapt. You need to learn new skills, acquire new knowledge, and be open to new ways of thinking. And remember, learning and improvement aren't limited to just professional aspects of your life. They span across all areas, from your personal relationships, to your health and well-being, to your hobbies and interests. So embrace the journey of continuous learning and improvement. Keep an open mind, be willing to learn, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. After all, it's through these mistakes, through this process of trial and error, that we learn and grow the most. The path to success is paved with lessons learned and improvements made. So, you've defined success, set goals, made a plan, taken action, and continuously improved. What's next? Imagine standing at the peak of a mountain, basking in the glory of your achievement. The view is breathtaking, the air is crisp, and there's a sense of euphoria that comes with knowing you've made it. This is what success feels like. But remember, the mountain peak is not your final destination. It's merely a viewpoint, a place to pause, reflect, and appreciate how far you've come. But now, it's time for a new adventure. It's time to set your sights on a new peak, a new milestone. Just as a mountaineer doesn't stop after conquering one summit, you shouldn't rest on your laurels. There are more challenges to overcome, more heights to scale. While it's important to celebrate your victories, remember that success is not a one-time event. It's a continuous journey, a constant pursuit of growth and self-improvement. It's about pushing your boundaries, stepping out of your comfort zone, and venturing into the unknown. So set new goals, keep challenging yourself, keep learning, keep improving. Remember, every step forward, no matter how small, is a step toward success. And every success, no matter how big, is just a stepping stone to the next. Success, in its truest sense, is not a destination but a journey. Keep moving, keep growing,